Morning, back on the trail. Don't regret having that day off. Congratulations, Georgia, for being national champions. But I'm here with Crystal at Unicoi Gap and about to set out for a few days heading towards Franklin. And so it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, somewhere between 20 and 25 degrees. And so it's chilly. So I'm going to get going. So appreciate everybody following along. Y'all have a blessed day. Hey honey, I'm only about 20 minutes in, coming up from Unicoi, but it's all uphill to this point, and this is a water spot. I may be 4/10 of a mile up. It's just beautiful down there. Let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. So the trail is really pretty. Some really icy spots the further up I go. Zoom back out. But the trail is clear and the icy spots are minimal. No issues about maneuvering around them. You can see the creek just runs right along the side of the trail all the way up. But yeah, so far so good. And we have 4 beautiful days of weather. And so I think it's going to be a nice trip. It's going to be cold every morning in the low to mid 20s, maybe upper 20s a little bit later. But I realize I say but a lot, but I'm going uphill. So the highs though are supposed to be in the upper 40s, maybe even touching 50. So it's going to be really nice hiking. That's like 70 degrees when you start hiking. Right across the trail here. I'm good on water. I've taken a couple of sips. I'm going really slow. I've been off 4 days. That's a lot of zeros to take early, but I started early and I wasn't in the best of shape, so I sort of considered that first week as like a shakedown hike. And I had, in my mind, good reasons for getting off the days that I did. And I explained some of that in previous videos. I could have started yesterday, but I'm a big Bulldogs fan. And I was gonna make a bet with Screwball. I know he's a Roll Tide guy, but to be honest, I was afraid I would lose. So I'm very proud of how they played, how they came back. And it was definitely worth taking that extra day to watch that game last night. This is beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go. Hey honey, and everybody else. I know you're getting tired of me talking about the dogs, so I just got one final shout out, and then I'll focus on the trail. I want to congratulate one of the biggest Georgia Bulldog cheerleaders I know, and that's my friend Billy Rhines. Billy, I'm proud for you. Go Dogs. So I'm getting close to the top of Rocky Mountain now, and I just want to share with you, I've enjoyed, before the days off, hiking with Subman. The last 2 days we hiked together, we didn't see a single person. It's just the 2 of us. So I don't know how long I'll be hiking by myself, but I decided, I thought about the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks, and he had a friend, Wilson, that he hiked with. And so I've been sitting here thinking that my good friend Nikki Phillips back home gave me this cool hat. And I was concerned I wouldn't be able to hike with it because I thought it would rub against my backpack, but I've had no issues. It's been wonderful. And it's sort of my companion. So I'm with someone else again. And so I've decided to name my hat. So I'd like to introduce my friend Stetson to everybody. Have a blessed day. So I've seen this view a few times. That's Trey Mountain up there. I've been going uphill for probably about 1.7 miles or so, 1.5 anyway, all uphill. and I got about 2.7 walk uphill to get to Trey, and that's Trey. So I hope to be up there in about an hour or so. Make a rest. Okay. This is the summit of Trey Mountain. This is one of my favorite spots. I hiked this hike. It was my first hike after COVID in October, I think it was. Crystal and I hiked it, and we started the same place in Unicoi. It was a 2-day hike to Dix Creek Gap, and this is about how far we made it, about 6 miles the first day to Trey Mountain Shelter. But I feel a whole lot better today. Look at this wonderful, wonderful view. Even coming up through the trail, it's awesome. And you step out and you see this. I don't know how far that is, but that's a long ways. And you know, I think the trail itself is a beautiful hike. It's about 3 miles coming up Trey Mountain. I think at 2.7 from Indian's Gap or Indian Stair Gap. Hope there's another little view on the other side. But I only stopped to take pictures and shoot a couple of videos. I stopped and Subman, you'll be proud. I had to stop and pee, so I'm drinking more now. But I love coming down the trail. All these turns and rocks. It's just you just gotta be careful, especially if you're holding the camera. So I won't do this long. But going down this rock here, give y'all just a little taste of that. The downhills are probably, to me, now that I'm getting my cardio under control better, the downhills are a lot harder on the knees. I have a little bit of a twinge in my left knee. Nothing major, but you just got to be careful. Watch every step, and that's straight down. Another good view. But all right, I'm gonna go stop at Trey Mountain. I'm gonna eat some more. I'm gonna go fill up with some water at the shelter that's coming up, and see how much further I can go. I don't have a definite goal, but I'm gonna try to average about 12.5 miles a day the next 4 days, because Saturday they're calling for snow, and if I can do 12.5 miles a day the first 4 days, that'll just leave me with about 7 miles on Saturday coming into Franklin. So that's my goal. 5 days into Franklin. Later. Hey honey. So I'm at Addis Gap. I've gone 11.2 miles so far, and it's about 2:49, and I'm gonna try to go 1.9 miles, so 2 miles to Deep Gap, and it's a good water source. I hate that it's 3/10 of a mile off the trail, but I'll take it. That's a good spot for me tonight. That'll be 13.2, I think, for the day. So trying to get about 12 a day to get to Franklin by this weekend. So I'm taking a break, and I'm gonna get some energy. That's a little fun size Snickers and Jack Link's cheese and beef stick, and some vitamins. Caffeine, taurine, I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's good for you though. And B12 or B vitamins. So B6 and B12, and yeah, I can use that to get up. Because here's the deal. The second most dangerous female in the state of Georgia is between me and Deep Gap, and that's Kelly's Knob. Kelly's Knob's 800 feet, an elevation over a mile. And I've hiked this section a few times, and in my mind, it's the hardest incline in Georgia, but others may disagree with that. But anyway,
that's what's standing between me. I've got 1 mile up to the summit and 0.9 miles back down. So we're gonna get it and knock it out, and I'll leave it up to everyone to figure out who the most dangerous female in the state of Georgia is. All right, y'all have a great day, and love you, honey. Hey, honey. Well, I pushed again. I went ahead and finished on out to Dix Creek, and so did 16.8 today, and got me a place to stay for the night, and I'll pick back up at Dix Creek and head north. So it was a big day. That's the longest hike I've ever done in one day before, 16.8 miles. So you Carrollton folks, that's about a mile more than the Greenbelt. And so yeah, that mean woman, Kelly's Knob, I was able to get past that, and then it was mostly downhill for the last 4 miles from there to Dix Creek, so I went ahead and pushed. Got there right at dark. So it's been a long day. I'm gonna try to load up this video and get it out tonight. That was one of the reasons I stopped. I needed Wi-Fi to do that, and it'll probably be a few days before I can, probably Sunday before I have, or maybe Saturday night before I'll have Wi-Fi again after today. And so appreciate you guys. Me and Stetson, that's my hat if you don't know. Me and Stetson gonna eat some salad and some pizza, and watch a few highlights from the game last night, and gonna duck to bed. So y'all have a good night.